Our oceans provide over half of the oxygen we breathe and absorbs around 30% of carbon dioxide produced by humans. Yet, despite their vital importance, our oceans are in crisis. With over 8 million tons of plastic entering our seas every year, and 88% of marine species being affected by plastic pollution, we believe it's time to take action to protect life below water before it's too late. Our group has chosen to advocate for Sustainable Development Goal number 14, Life Below Water. SDG number 14 is about conserving and sustainably using the oceans, sea, and marine resources for sustainable development. SDG number 14 aims to decrease and eventually stop coastal eutrophication, ocean acidification, ocean warming, overfishing, and plastic pollution. Our ocean, seas, and marine life are in danger due to human activities. To be specific, pollution on our oceans. Pollution causes harm and endangers marine life, degrades ecosystems, and is slowly causing climate change.
Water pollution has been a serious issue, but none of us realize it. And the three effects of water pollution on humans is it will cause disease, lack of potable water, and it will cause a contamination of the food chain, which is a very serious problem that can harm us humans in the long run. First of all, the World Health Organization (WHO) estimates that there are about 2 billion people, which is 25% of the world population, have no option but to drink water that are contaminated by excrement, which will cause them being exposed to disease such as cholera, hepatitis A, and dysentery. There are few countries that are facing these problems such as India, Africa, Uganda, and many more. The increasing number of people getting disease can mean the number of deaths is also increasing. Besides that, water pollution will cause lack of potable water for humans. Based on the research from the United Nations (UN), they said that there are billions of people around the world have no access to clean water to drink or sanitation, particularly in rural areas, which means that people who live outside the city may face the issue of getting potable water, and this is a very serious issue. People that live outside the city might be using the polluted water to shower, to drink, or even to wash the place that they use it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which might cause health problems in the long run. Last but not least, water pollution will cause a contamination of the food chain due to the fact that the water has been polluted by humans. And when the fisherman is fishing on the polluted water, the fish that the fisherman caught from this water will introduce toxins which are harmful to our health when eaten. This problem is not only for the fishermen but for the entire food chain. It's because we use water in our daily life more than you expected. As for example, we use water to grow vegetables, we use water to wash the fruits before we eat it, we use water to wash the plates, and we even drink it. Can you imagine how terrifying is this when you realize that the water we use in our daily life is being polluted?
Trash Hero is a vibrant volunteer movement that encourages and supports people in communities all over the world to clean up and avoid plastic trash while having a lot of fun. Trash Hero is in line with Sustainable Development Goal 14.1 of the United Nations. The initiatives of Trash Hero are focused on preventing and drastically reducing the marine pollution of all types, especially that which is result from the land-based activities. This includes the nutrient and marine debris pollution. Their goal is to unite the local communities in waste reduction and cleaning effort. By 31st of December in 2023 they have mobilized 515,643 volunteers to remove 2,451,362 kilograms of litter in 13 countries worldwide. Every week, they receive inquiries for new initiatives as a result of the media's ongoing campaign against the plastic. Their goal for the next 3 years is to engage with more than 500,000 new Trash Heroes through events in 250 locations across the globe. An estimated 3,000 tons of trash will be removed during this event. Currently, the network extends to 13 countries around the world, including Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, Myanmar, Singapore, Czech Republic, Serbia, Switzerland, Poland, and the Netherlands, Germany, and Japan. They promote systemic and behavioral change towards zero waste through the weekly public cleanups. Every Trash Hero chapter plans cleanup in the public areas, typically once a week. These activities are advertised locally and free to attend with no barriers for all participants. It is no cost, no sign up, just show up. The regular schedule allows a wide range of stakeholders to join and keep the issue of waste on the local agenda. This opens up the discussion of the true answer to the issue, which is reducing plastic and where it comes from. The volunteer pick up trash and motivate others to do the same. By spending a few hours to clean up together, people obtain a profound knowledge of the need to reduce and better manage of waste.
What is the purpose of Trash Hero?
The purpose for Trash Hero, I think the purpose for Trash Hero World and Malaysia might be a bit different, or maybe Trash Hero KL a bit different. So mine, for me, I want to educate people. So that means when we go to a place, we don't want to clean up everything. We want people to see what we're doing. So next time they're going to feel like maybe they should not throw the rubbish everywhere. So if at least I can get 1 or 2% to change their mind, then I'm already happy.
Where will the rubbish go at the end if it is littering everywhere?
If littering everywhere, most of the time it's going to be into environment, where it's going to be dissolved and then enter our food. So how it enter? The microplastic. They did the research where the plastic already enter our food, in our water, in our food. So to read more about that, I think you need to read, because I just know that it can enter our environment and our food into our body.
If having rain, the rubbish will go into the lake, river or ocean.
Yes, because our drainage system in Malaysia and KL is not really well developed. It is, if you go to any drain in KL, you're going to see a lot of rubbish. So of course it's going to go to the river and then to the sea.
What inspired you to join Trash Hero?
I hate rubbish. I hate rubbish because for me it doesn't make sense to have rubbish everywhere, and doesn't make sense for the people to throw rubbish everywhere. So sometimes I try to make a reason why they do it. Maybe because there's no nearby a rubbish bin. So like here, if you see, where's the rubbish bin? Only over there, which is a bit secluded, so people cannot see it. That's my first impression. But after you've been to many places in Malaysia, you can see like rubbish everywhere. It means it is not into our culture yet. So that's why when we have, if you go to Japan, why it is so clean? Because everyone taking care of their own rubbish. If you don't find any rubbish bin, then you put in your pocket. Find the rubbish bin and then you throw it away.
How you feel after being the volunteer?
I think I'm happy. I'm happy to make people to come. I'm happy that at least I do something. Most of the people they like to talk. We should do this for environment, should do that, but I do the different way, where I do the action. Rather than talk, better you do action. Even though it's like only 1 hour per weekend, at least I do something for this planet. I'm not just talking. So at the end of the day, I can tell people, why don't you do this, why do you do that? Because I already done it. I'm not like talking about it. So hopefully you can attract more people to come. Okay. Hopefully.
What are the challenges faced in cleaning up the environment?
The challenges is because once you come to one place, the next time the rubbish still there. Like this location is not my first time here. It's like maybe 10 or 15 times. But at least I can see the reduction of the rubbish around, like visible rubbish. The non-visible rubbish, of course, it is still there. But after 10 to 20 times, of course, there's some reduction. So I'm already happy to see this. At least there's something to environment.
What are the other ways that society can do to save marine life?
The other way is, I think, don't throw the rubbish. If you don't see any rubbish bin, try to educate their family, their son or daughters, not to do to throw rubbish away. So that's why I like if people come with their kids. Like I'm bringing my son to do this, so hopefully in the future he won't become like what society is doing right now. I want him to understand the rubbish. If you have, keep it in your pocket and then find the rubbish bin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In order to help our oceans, we decided to volunteer with Trash Hero. We arrived at the location, which is Kampung Baru 2, where we met up with the NGO at 8 AM on Sunday. After we arrived there, we started picking up the rubbish nearby, and we discovered that a lot of rubbish cannot break down naturally and was not properly disposed of. Pollution and plastic in the ocean almost start with our rubbish bins. These often end up in the ocean. If we did not dispose of our waste properly, the plastic and rubbish can end up in the ocean, especially if there are a lack of proper waste management systems. Eventually, winds or stormwater can carry the plastic into drains and flow into the ocean. Even if we live 1,000 miles from the ocean, the plastic and rubbish we throw away can still go into the ocean. After volunteering, we felt a profound satisfaction and happiness. Although we were shocked to find that environmental pollution is even worse than we thought, but we were happy to be able to make a contribution to the environment. We are just making a small effort, but we hope that these small actions will help to improve our environment and raise awareness to public.
In conclusion, water pollution has been one of the most pressing environmental challenges of all time. It brings significant threats to biodiversity, human health, and overall balance of ecosystems. Do me a favor, let's save the earth together by starting from reducing the usage of plastic. Do you want to give it a hand on saving the world that is run by humans, or do you want to sit back and allow this to go on? The choice is yours.